Welcome to Talkin Tigers. I'm Rachel Whittaker. If LSU beats Texas A&M on Thanksgiving, they'll achieve a 15th straight 8-win season, the longest streak in college football. So on this Tuesday, let's welcome in sports columnist Jeff Duncan. Hey Jeff, how's it going?
Hey Rachel, everything's great. How you doing?
Doing well. Nice to have you on Talkin Tigers today. And before we start, here's Les Miles talking about his team right now. Take a listen.
Quarterback's going to have to play better, but the key is making the 10 players around you best, and and the opportunity to do the things that we do that allows us to win. So both guys are improving. Both guys are coming. I like my quarterbacks. They're getting better. They're working hard at it. Defense continues to play at a very high level. They're fourth in the SEC in pass defense, scoring defense, and total defense. Those guys are talented. Looking forward to playing a very, very talented A&M offense.
Right, and speaking of that defense, Jeff, LSU only allowed an average of 12 points in its past 4 games, but A&M scores a lot of points. So how well do you see them stopping their up-tempo offense and freshman quarterback Kyle Allen?
Well, Rachel, it remains to be seen. This Kevin Sumlin scheme is by far the most creative that the LSU defense will have faced since probably Gus Malzahn and Auburn a number of weeks ago. Arkansas, Alabama, Ole Miss, their offenses aren't nearly as capable or as creative as this A&M unit. So I think it's going to be a big challenge for them. I think they're up for the challenge. They're playing a lot better than they were earlier in the season. I think the addition of Kendall Beckwith in the middle and the emergence of their defensive line, especially the interior defensive line, has made this a better unit all around. But this is going to come down to how well they fundamentally play on the perimeter. This LSU secondary, while talented, is not tackled very well in the open field. And this is what A&M does as well as anybody. They get their players in open space. A freshman wide receiver, Speedy Noel from New Orleans, a typical example of that. They get those guys out in open space. LSU's going to have to tackle really well in this game, and it's something that's been a problem for them all year.
Right, dangerous weapons right there that you mentioned. And LSU has won 3 straight over the Aggies since the 2011 Cotton Bowl. So, Jeff, Kyle Field is a tough place to play. So you think they can make it 4 in a row?
Well, it's one of the unique environments in all of college football, Rachel. They went there a couple years ago, and John Chavis had a great defensive scheme for Johnny Manziel. The Tigers really shut them down in the second half. And I expect them to have a very similar approach this week, but it won't be easy. This will be the most intimidating environment that LSU's played in probably since going to Jordan-Hare Stadium against Auburn. So it'll be a great test for a very young team, but I bet they play a lot better than they did a week ago against Arkansas. This team's got to be embarrassed by that effort. So I expect it to be a great game to watch.
Right, can't get much worse than that shutout against Arkansas. So we shall see. Both teams coming off byes too, so that could easily be a factor in who wins on that Thanksgiving night. Well, Jeff, thanks a lot. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving, Rachel. Take care.
And we'll wrap up this week on Wednesday with a trip behind enemy lines. Thanks for watching.